Let's get started. Close the eyes, back straight, relax the shoulders. We will chant three long omkars followed by the opening prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body and bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up, rub the palms against each other, generate urja. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face, move the palms over the eyes, open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Very slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes. Jai Shri Krishna, good morning everybody. And let's start the session with the warm-up. Light exercise, Sukshma Vyayam, that cover all the body parts, joints, muscles, arms parallel to the floor, palms 90 degree up and down, then few times alternate. Feel the stretches into the wrist joints. Make tight fist. When we release the fist, spread the fingers far apart, stretch them out. So we have air elements in every single joints, everywhere. So all these little activities, we are trying to release them. Roll the fist forward. And few times backward direction. Now rotate palms into one direction, both together, and reverse. And utilizing the wrist joints fully. Now swing the arms with folded elbows. Inhale up, exhale down. Connect all fingers together over the shoulders and spread them apart on the floor. Deep inhale while raising the elbows up. Deep exhale when we bring the palms down onto the floor. And few times sideways. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and try to circle the folded elbows. Biggest circle possible. Elbows touch once per rotation. Also, back of the palms touch once per rotation at back of the head. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and reverse. And relax. Next, spread the hands sideways. Turn the palms 90-degree up. How about if we try not just moving the palms but the whole arm from shoulder to the hand. The whole arms are circling around the shoulders. Try to shrug the shoulders all the way up and reverse. And relax. Next, let's inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, twist onto the one side, look back, align the chin with the shoulder, keep pressing knee forward. Inhale, come back into center, exhale onto the other side. Try to keep the trunk vertical. Inhale, come back. Second time. To the both sides. Now look straight at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale, keeping the shoulder blades trunk still. Turn the head onto the right side as we exhale. Align the chin with the right shoulder. Try to look far back. Hold the breath out for 5 seconds. Hold the pose for 5 seconds. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale onto the other side. Full stretch at the neck. Inhale, come back to center. Second trip. Then inhale, turn the head up. So don't look at the screen. I will be starting my other laptops. Fully inhale, look up. Now exhale, look down. Chin at the chest. Second time, fully inhale up. And fully exhale, look down. Now with inhalation, try to turn the head slightly onto the right and go into the circular fashion. From up, exhale onto the left and chin down at the chest. 2 more circles, inhale on right, exhale onto the left. Try to make the biggest circle possible. At each position, try to look all the way at the far back point. That's why you will see that you might need to. You can make even bigger circle. So once you complete 3 circles, then reverse the direction. Now inhale on left, exhale on right, and 2 more circles. Okay. Keep the head, neck and trunk in vertical line. Inhale. As we exhale, tilt the head onto the one side. Just put the weight of the hand onto the head. Inhale back. Exhale onto the other side. Second time, try to look at the level of the eyes in front. And complete the second time on second side. Okay, then sit in L shape. Dandasana, both palms beside the hips. Legs are fully grounded. Pull the toes towards the body for a few seconds. Then squeeze and release all the toes. Inhale, push forward together. Inhale forward, exhale backward. Few times. Both feet together. And few times alternate. Now hold the heels together, toes together, circle the toes around the heels. The biggest circle possible, keeping the legs grounded, knees straight, and the reverse direction. Then fold at the right knee, interlock the right toes with the left hand fingers, and push the right knee down to the floor, create the spring action, push it down all the way to the floor, then bring knee to the chin, inhale, push it down to the floor, hold it for 2-3 seconds, exhale, bring knee to the chin, 2 to 3 more times. When we push knee down, make sure the trunk stays vertical. And relax the right leg and onto the left. First few times, try to create the spring action. It's increase the blood circulation, the energy level, flexibility into the hip joints. Bring knee to the chin. Inhale down, 2-3 seconds. Exhale, knee at the chin. Total about 4 to 5 times. Then we can align both the feet together, Titli Asana. Interlock the toes, the fingers. Place the fingers over the toes. Inhale, knees all the way up. Exhale, knees all the way down. Couple of times. And then speed up. Start flapping the knees up and down, just like butterfly wings. We can raise the knees even up higher to create momentum, so knees have better chance to go closer to the floor. So ચૈત્રી નવરાત્રી ચાલે છે, બધાને ખબર છે. આજે 8મો દિવસ છે અને આવતીકાલે કે સોમવારે રામનવમી. Pull the heels inward. So heels at the perineum, back straight. Keep pressing the knees down. At least hold the pressure on the knees. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Hold the breath about 7 seconds. During that time, we can close the eyes and witness the extra stretches into the hip joints and pelvis area. And you can breathe out. So do about 2 to 3 more rounds. Do it with your own pace. But when you hold the breath, make sure the back is straight and we are keep pressing the knees down. So this is Bhadrasana or Baddhasana. Okay, and complete the last round. Once you're done, then we can just roll the body side by side, bring the knees all the way onto the floor as we keep pushing the body away from the heels. And we will do Baddha Konasana. Hold the toes tightly, thumbs will go directly under the toes, head and trunk aligned. Deep inhale, deep exhale, bend forward and down. So try to bring forehead onto the knees, onto the toes. Inhale, come back up. Second round. Push the shin bone back with the elbows so we can bring the chin closer to the toes, or we can even bring the chin after the toes. Can inhale, exhale in a pose. Each exhalation we can keep pushing the head down. Inhale, come back up and sit in a cross-leg posture. We inhale, raise both hands up, biceps at the ear. As we exhale, just go 45 degree. Try to stay seated on the sitting bones. Inhale up. Exhale again 45 degree and hold the pose. Inhale up. Now make the cups on the fingers. Deeply exhale and go all the way down and walk the fingertips on the floor even further forward and try to fully drop the head down. Now holding the trunk down, as we inhale, lift the head up. As we exhale, walk the hands onto one side. As we fully exhale, hold the breath out for a couple of seconds. Then inhale, walk the hands back to the center. Try to keep pressing the trunk down, just head up. Now exhale onto the other side. Feel the stretches at the waist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring the forehead onto the floor. Then inhale, lift the head up and start walking the hands closer to the body and let the trunk and head rise. Now sit in any comfortable cross-leg posture. Could be Swastikasana, Siddhasana or Padmasana. And we will do Parvatasana. Both hands on a side. With full awareness, you can close the eyes. As we inhale, start bringing both palms together in front of the chest in a pranam. Exhale here. Inhale again. Raise the palms as we inhale. Rest them on top of the head. Exhale here. Third time, deep inhalation. Extend both hands all the way up over the head. Elbows straight. The whole trunk is stretched upward. We can inhale, exhale in a pose, but coordinate with the breath. So as soon as we start lowering the hands, start exhalation, deep, long exhalation, back onto the head, palms at the chest in a pranam, continue exhalation all the way in, and hands down onto the floor. So we can do 2 more times, do with 100% awareness and breath coordination. Okay. Next, we will do pranayam, Bhastrika pranayam, both hands in Dhyan Mudra, first fingertip and thumb tip together. Rest them onto the knees or thighs. No need to hold them stretched out like this. You can just relax them. Back straight. Relax the shoulders. Deeply inhale and deeply exhale. First couple of breaths, just try to follow the movements. As we deeply inhale, stomach will pop out. As we exhale, stomach will go inward. Also, we will notice some movements at the shoulders, chest. Just try to acknowledge the movements. But try to do deep breath in and deep breath out. Try to fill up all the 3 lobes of the lungs and try to empty them. And then continue following the breath. You can ignore the movement, but just try to keep awareness on breathing only. See how the one breath is different than the other, than the previous one. Each and every single breath are different. Okay, breathe normal, open the eyes. Next we will do Surya Nadi Pranayam. On right hand, make a Vishnu Mudra, roll first 2 fingertip into root of thumb. With ring fingertip, block the left nostril, Deeply inhale on right and deeply exhale on right. Right and right only. Surya Nadi Pranayam. Breathe normal, relax. Lower the hands. Next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayam. On both the hands, roll first fingertip into root of thumb, make Vayu Mudra. Then connect next two fingers with the thumb. So that is Apan Mudra. So Apan and Vayu together, Apan Vayu Mudra. Only the little finger will remain straight. We're going to inhale deeply, fully. Then forcefully we're going to exhale in multiple exhalation. Keep on exhaling little by little at a time. When there is no longer air left in the lungs, then deeply inhale again. So each time we inhale, there might be some setback. Body might try to gain some breath back, that's okay. But try to do forcefully. Frequency you can keep as per your comfort level. Okay, breathe normal. Conclude when you breathe out fully. Then keep the palms open toward the ceiling. Just get into Sambhavi Mudra for 10 to 12 seconds. Tilt the head up slightly. Try to feel the vibrations. Let them come down. Let energy absorb into the body. And come back. So that was good enough warm up for today. We can spread the feet far apart. Keep the knees straight. Legs are fully grounded. We will do Upavishta Konasana. Inhale, raise both hands up, look up into the ceiling. Fully exhale. Bend down. Grab big toes or feet. Keep pushing the head and trunk down. Inhale, come back up. Second time, a little bit more effectively, more efficiently. Fully exhale. Grab the feet and try to push the forehead all the way closer to the floor. We can stay in a pose longer with normal inhale exhale, but each exhalation we can try to push the head further down and down. Inhale, come back up. Now fold at the right knee. Bring the right heel at the perineum. Turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the left leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. We will do Dhanur Shirshasana. Fully exhale, bend forward and grab the left foot equally with both the hands. Try to bring forehead onto the left knee. Inhale, come back up, look up, both hands up. Fully exhale and go down. A little bit longer time. Each exhalation, keep on pushing the forehead down. Inhale, come back up. So that was about 20 seconds. And we can switch onto the other side. Try to keep the knee straight, forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up on the same side. Longer duration. Keep pressing the head down with each exhalation, keeping the knee straight. Inhale, come back up. Next we will do Chakki Chalanasana. Interlock the fingers and reverse the palms. Try to keep the elbows straight and start hovering around the palms over the knees, toes. Fully bend down, fully exhale. Bring the palms onto the other toes, knees, and try to make circle as we lean backward. Inhale. Fully exhale when we bend down. Inhale when we come back up and lean backward. 3 to 4 circles into one direction. Then switch the direction with closed eyes. We can keep awareness at the waist area and see how our stretches are moved from side to side. Okay, then once done, bring feet closer, about 1 foot away, both palms at the back. Just turn the feet in and out. With straight knees, we can feel the movements all the way at the hips. And bring feet together, completely aligned. We will do Paschimottanasana. Inhale, raise both hands up, look up. You can slightly even lean backward. Now fully exhale. Bend forward, tuck the stomach in. Apply Uddiyana Bandha. Grab the feet. Hold the breath out. Inhale, come back up second time. Fully exhale. Tuck the stomach in. We can press head even further down towards the knees. Inhale, come back up. And we will do complementary pose. Purva Uttanasana or the reverse plank. So you could do with the straight knees or you can fold at the knees. The folded knees, that's a modified version for people who are not able to do the pose fully. With palms at the back. With next inhalation, raise the lower back up, drop the head at the back, the knees straight or folded depending on which level you selected. Push the toes down onto the floor. We can hold the body up as long as possible. Once we stayed enough, very slowly bring the body back to the floor, to L shape. Next we will do Vakrasana. Hold at the right knee. Bring the right foot at the left knee. And bring the right palm at the back. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Exhale, bring it around the right knee. And push the knee towards left and try to grab the left knee if you are able to. Otherwise you can go as far as you can. Fully exhale, look back, align the chin with the shoulder. Inhale, come back and transition onto the other side with full awareness of the movements of the legs and hands, and with breath coordination. Get into the pose. Feel the twist at the lower back. Okay, come back, come out of the pose. And next we will do Gomukhasana. If you remember, on Wednesday's session we skipped the Gomukhasana. So you can adjust the body, but try to keep the knees closer to each other and top of each other. So knees, chest, chin, it just makes one vertical line. And whichever knee is up, that side hand will go from the up and other hand will go directly behind. Connect them together. We can use the cloth napkin, yoga strap, belt, a rope, anything at the back if we are not able to connect the hands. Once we have a good connection, then make sure our head is straight. We are looking at the level of the eyes. Once we make sure that our posture is correct, then we can close the eyes and we can go inward. We can quickly rotate our awareness to body part by body part and feel the sensation. Very slowly come out of the pose and switch onto the other side. You can lift the trunk up if you need to adjust the knees and heels, and we can bring it back. And slowly come out of the pose. That was Gomukhasana or cow face pose in English. Then we can sit in the diamond pose, Vajrasana, for a few seconds. Sit on the heels. Then we can slide the heels outward and we can sit directly onto the floor. That is Virasana. So slight difference between Vajrasan and Virasana. Not to slouch the body. And back to Vajrasan. Separate the knees couple of inch apart. We will do Mandukasana, frog pose. Make tight fist, holding the thumbs inside the fist. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Now place top of the fist in between the rib cage and navel. Now fully, forcefully exhale. And without leaving the heels, press the trunk and head down to the floor. Now keeping the trunk down, tilt the head up so we can see few inches ahead of us. Inhale, come back up. Again, tight fist, same sequence. Deeply inhale, hold the breath, then place top of the fist at the proper place. Fully exhale, bend down, and then tilt the head up. Come back. And next we will do complementary pose, backward bending. We can go on from the Vajrasan or from Virasana. Either way, whichever way you like. We try to bring palms at the back and let's lay down the back onto the floor and back of the head on the floor without lifting the knees up. Let the knees stay on the floor and the back of the head stays on the floor. We can move the shoulder blades apart and we can raise both hands up and press the palms on the thighs. So if we did it from Virasana, then this is Supta Virasana. If we did it from Vajrasan, then it is Supta Vajrasan. So try to stay as long as possible. Then with the help of both the hands, grab the ankles, push the elbows onto the floor and bring the body back up into Virasana or Vajrasan, the initial pose. We can go on the knees. We will do camel pose, half camel pose. So separate the knees and feet, same distance as the shoulder width. We can keep the toes, back of the toes on the floor, or you can just hold it and try to feel, see which way you get more stretches. And just do it as per your comfort level. Hands at the waist, toes pointing towards the floor. With next inhalation, look up and drop the head at the back. Try to look at the back wall and push the pelvis forward. Same time also try to push the elbows towards each other. As I do countdown from 10 to 0, keep adding more intensity into these three forces. Keep pushing the pelvis forward, dropping the head down, and elbows together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly come out of the pose. Relax the hands and straighten the trunk at the end. And drop both palms on the floor. We will do cat and cow pose. Make sure the wrist joints are vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hip joints. Look straight and up. As we deeply inhale, try to push the lower back up as well so we can have a better arch, the downward arch of the spine. Now fully exhale, look at the navel, try to make the spine the good upward arch. So do 3 to 4 more times. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Okay, now look straight at the level of the eyes. With next inhalation, kick the right foot back, but bring the right toes onto the floor, the right knee straight. As we exhale, bring the right toes all the way on a sideways and bend the trunk towards right side and look at the whole right leg. Inhale, bring the right leg all the way onto the left side. Now fully exhale, bend the trunk towards left side and try to look at the left leg. Try to look at the right leg. Now inhale and exhale onto the other side. Second time. Complete the second side. Feel the twist, the side of the trunk, and rest the knees onto the floor. Back to the tabletop pose, and then kick the left foot back. Look at the whole left leg onto the left side as we bend toward left. Bring the left foot onto the right, and from right side try to look at the left leg. Do with breath coordination. Second time. And then back to tabletop pose. On the knees and back to the Vajrasana. We will do child pose here. Bring both palms beside the hips, palms pointing up. Separate the knees couple of feet apart. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, try to lower the trunk, forehead onto the floor in between the knees. Relax the shoulders, lower back, hip joints. Now deep inhale and deep exhale few times. With next inhalation, lift the head up and bring the body up back into Vajrasana. Next, we can go on the knees, and we will do simple standard gate pose. Parikasana. Extend the right leg out, right knee straight. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, slide the right hand along with the right leg. As we keep looking into the ceiling, we can reach all the way to the right ankle. Keep dropping the left hand onto the right side towards the floor. Inhale come back and on transition onto the other side. Fully exhale, look into the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling. Inhale, come back up, and we will do second round. Same pose. And complete on the second side. And come back. So who gonna say the 8 limbs of the yoga? Ashtanga yoga, right? Ashtanga yoga has 8 limbs. So who gonna say? You can unmute any one of you. Whoever want to say. Yes, Chandaji, you came at the camera. You want to say? The 8. Now you need to unmute.
Okay, what do I say about Ashtanga?
Ashtanga yoga has 8 limbs, right? 8 branches. So what are they?
I don't know.
We don't
Sorry,
know.
I don't know.
Okay, anybody want to try? Maybe partial?
Ashtanga.
यम, नियम, आसन, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Chandaji, now you know. So what was missed?
Yeah, Dharana, Samadhi, Pratyahar, those things, right? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
those
but one was missed. What was that?
Dharana, Pratyahar,
Deepak, try again. You missed one. One of the important one you missed. Try again.
Samadhi. Tapa?
No.
No,
Pranayam.
tapa.
I miss pranayam, right?
Yes. Okay, now you need to say all again. All again in the same sequence. Everybody will remember.
यम, नियम, आसन, प्राणायाम, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि.
Niyam. Yam, Niyam.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yes.
Oh, he said Niyam. I thought he missed Niyam. Okay.
No.
Yam, Niyam, Dharana. Okay.
Okay. So yama means how we interact with the community, how we interact with others. Like આપણે વિનમ્ર હોઈએ કે respect કરીએ કે કંઈ પણ, how we interact with the community. That is yam. Second is niyam. Niyam applies to self. Like our niyam, like we are punctual in timing and whatever rules, regulation for ourselves, that applies to us only. So that is niyam.
Yam, Niyam. Dharana.
No. Don't go ahead.
Yam, Niyam.
Asana. Asana, so we do postures.
Asan.
So things will go in a sequence. Asana. So once we are good into asana, then it moves into pranayama. Then we do pranayama. But after pranayama is a pratyahara. Pratyahar. So it is not just the ahar, but any kind of ahar, like all 5 senses have some kind of, they consume something, right? Food or whatever you call it. So all those 5 senses, we're just gonna withdraw. So withdrawal of the senses, pratyahara. Pachi dharana. Dharana means ekagrata or focus mainly. Like, when we keep our thumb out and we are keep on focusing on one particular point, just for an example, that's a dharana. Then next step after dharana is a dhyan. So dhyan, everybody knows that we do meditation, right? But dhyan means like staying into the present moment. And samadhi. Samadhi is the last step. So those are the steps of the Ashtanga Yoga that sent Patanjali Muni about 2500 years ago. He just teach the people, and he formatted this. Great. All right, good memory. So try to remember Yama, Niyam, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. All right. Let's stand up. We just took short break. Let's relax the feet, legs, thighs, hands. So here we can keep feet together and we'll go alternatively. We go on the toes and then on the heels. So we are lifting the heels and lifting the toes alternatively. Few times. Then as we inhale, go on the toes, we'll do Tadasana. Reverse the palms. સ્મિતાબેન કેમેરા આગળ આવ્યા હતા, કઈ કેવું હતું તમારે? Okay. And down. Now we can walk on the toes, make 2 circles around the mat, and then we will walk on the heels, 2 circles around the mat. So last night અમે ગરબા બહુ લીધા, બે વાગે ઘરે આવ્યા. At Durga Mandir, in our place, we have a Durga temple. There was a Garba for Chaitri Navratri. એટલે થોડો થોડો ગળો બેસી ગયેલો હશે એવું કદાચ તમને લાગતું હશે. ને કાલે રાત્રે મારી જોડે ગરબા લેવા હતા, એમાંના આજે કોઈ નથી, એક પણ મેમ્બર નથી. કાલે ગરબા વાળા હતા એ બધા આરામમાં છે. Okay, separate the feet far apart and we will just bring our hands at the waist. We will try to hold the waist, the hips there without moving the hips. As we exhale, we're just going to twist the waist and above, the upper body. Look all the way back for 5 seconds. Hold the breath out. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the other side. So do one more time. Feel the full twist at the waist. Then inhale, both hands go on a sideways, star position. As we exhale, try to bring the one hand on the same side along with the feet. Other hand will go up, vertically up. Look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. The knees and elbows remain completely straight. Inhale, come back to the star. Exhale. It's a Trikonasana. about 7 seconds. Then back. Next we'll do twisted triangle. Grab the big toe with the opposite side hand and the other hand will go 90° up for 7 seconds. Look through the palm which is up. Inhale up. Exhale onto the other side. Come back. And next we will do revolving triangle. The hand will go outward of the ankle and other hand will go vertically up. Thumb we can point towards front so we can look into the ceiling through the thumb. And onto the other side. So revolving triangle pose, Parivritta Trikonasana. Great. The Parivritta Trikonasana gave us very great stretches. Let's do one more time. Okay, then turn the right toes outward, right knee straight. We will do Parshva Konasana. Inhale, as we do exhale, bring the palm, the right palm next to the right foot. The left hand will go closer to the floor. Try to push the waist area down. So it should not make any angle at the waist, it should be pressed down. Inhale, come back, and we will go on to the other side. Keep looking toward the corner of the ceiling. And come back. Now move in the center and front. Front of the mat, I'll put Surya Namaskar mantra and so sometimes you have to listen, not just follow me, because જ્યારે મેં કીધું ત્યારે મારે અહીંયા નીચે બેસવું પડે, મારું માઉસ નીચે હોય, માઉસ પેડ નીચે હોય. Some people try to follow, they sit down too. તે દિવસે હું કહેતો હતો કે હું અત્યારે તમે લોકો મત્સ્યાસનમાં જાઓ, હું યોગ નિંદ્રા ઓડિયો મૂકું છું, right? Some people just try to follow me, they also sit down and looking. But no, I was telling you to just go on a Matsyasana, get ready for Yoga Nidra, and I have to set up the audio. So stand in front of the mat, stay a few inches behind the mat, and I'm starting the Surya Namaskar mantra. We will do 4 Surya Namaskar mantra, the repeated ones, so we can have each mantra, we can have a little bit longer duration for the extra stretches.
भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः।
Okay, let's sit down in a Malasana. You can join both hands together, kick the knees out. It's a squatting pose. Or we can just get some extra stretches here, kick the one knee out and the other hand will go up. Look into the other hand which is up. Both arms will be in one line and back onto the other side. And we can bring the soles together. S-O-L-E-S, soles, not S-O-U-L, soles. And sit on the heels. Raise the hand if you know the name of this pose. Okay, only 1, 2, couple of people, good. Gorakshasana. Guru Gorakhnath na નામ ઉપરથી પડ્યું છે. You can make a dhyan mudra, you can do a pranam here, or we can just raise both hands up. Since our toes and heels are completely warm, we try this. Only on the one foot, just toes. So first our goal is to at least we'll be able to make the connection. That would be good enough. If you bring both palms together, that's good enough try. And we tried enough on one side, then we can switch to the other side. So it is kind of balancing pose category. You can there might be some tricks. You can just bring one palm at first. It works for some, not for everyone. Then if you're able to, then you can just bring the another one up. Okay, we tried enough. Let's come back. And we will do balancing pose. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Come into the pose very slowly. Don't rush in any of the balancing pose. Any balancing pose are very good for mind. You can do halfway, or you can just bring both palms together all the way up over the head. You can intertwine just the thumbs. Try to look straight at the level of the eyes in a still object. So that way it will help to maintain the balance. Okay, very slowly transition to the other side. Okay. Then we will do couple more balancing, Virabhadrasana 3 and 4, Warrior 3 and 4. So Warrior 3, I'll show you just the final pose, but there are several ways how you get there. You can come into this pose directly, just like this. Or if you are unable to come directly into this pose, maybe you can raise both hands up together. Then as you bend down the body, the upper body, along with the arms, you can raise the other leg up. You can get that way. Or also there is another way. You can bring both hands on the floor, and you can first put the legs into the position, then you can lift the trunk up and both hands up. That's another way. Some people feel comfortable grabbing the foot, and so that way they can get into at least halfway, and then they can just extend the hands. So there are several ways. Try on both the sides. But once you have a good balance, you can also try directly coming into the pose. So that is Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Next, Virabhadrasana 4. Grab the ankle on the same side with the hand, and same way now we're gonna bend down, same way as we did in 3. As we lower the trunk, raise the other hand up, and the folded leg will try to pull up and away from the body. You might notice that one side might be better than the other side. That happens in a balancing poses. Or one day is better than the other day. That happens too. That is Virabhadrasana 4. Okay, next we are doing Paschim Namaskar. Fingertips pointing down at first, align palms, then we can just turn them towards up. It may just bring the t-shirt a little bit slightly up, but try to push the palms together all the way up. And holding the Paschim Namaskar pose, just separate the feet far apart, keeping the knees straight. Deep inhale, turn the body onto the one side and bend down. Try to bring forehead onto the knee. Don't bend the knee. Inhale up, exhale onto the other side. Now interlock the fingers at the back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. Deep exhale as we bend forward and down. And raise the palms up away from the body. Let the head and trunk fall down. Don't try to resist. Let them go on the gravity. They are just hanging. Inhale, back up and bend backward. Look up into the ceiling. And back. Okay, next we can go onto the mat, lay down on a stomach. And for about 10 seconds, lay down in a crocodile pose, Makarasana, and relax. Now extend both hands forward on the floor, toes pointing back. We are doing Viparita Naukasana, also it called Superman pose. With next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up and pull the legs up over the floor. Look up as high as possible. Feel the full stretch. Only the pelvis and stomach area stay on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lay down in a Makarasana. Full relax for about 10 seconds. Good. Next, bring feet together. We will do simple bow pose. Fold at both the knees. Grab the ankles, right to right, left to left. Chest, chin, shoulder blade flat on the floor. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up. And pull the legs up. Try to use double force. Push the legs up and with the hands we can pull them up. We can do some rocking movement intentionally or maybe naturally because of the breathing. But that is good. It will massage the internal organs into the abdomen. Try to look as high as possible. And very slowly bring the body back into Makarasana, crocodile pose, full relax. Okay, now we will do Chaturanga Dandasana. Chaturanga, Chatuhu Ang, Char Ang. So 4 limbs stay on the body, toes on the floor, palms on the floor beside the face. And we're gonna lift our body up few inches over the floor. This is also called low plank. The whole body remains straight few inches over the floor. And bring it down and lay down in Makarasana. So that was low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now high plank. Both palms on the floor, toes on the floor, and lift the whole body up higher. So legs and trunk will be in one line. Elbow straight. Now this is also called high plank, and now we are transitioning onto side plank. So we can move the palm in a center under the face. Other hand will go up. Both feet are completely aligned and all the legs look into the ceiling through the palm. This is called Vasishthasana or side plank. And bring the body down and we can transition onto the other side. So again, start with the high plank and switching into the side plank. Look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. So both knees, both elbows remain straight. And come down. Now lay down into the crocodile pose, Makarasana. Okay, now turn around on the back. Because we came back straight from the relaxing pose, we are going into the pose. We don't need to do Shavasana. So we can stretch the whole body, stick pose, stick asana, full stretch. Feel the body is elongated a couple of inches along with the floor. And relax. Now we can just lift the body up. We can hold at the knees. We can grab the big toes, and we can do Sampurna Naukasana with slight variation. We have grabbed the toes, knees straight, elbow straight. Try to bring the back straight, not buckled. But we can even let the toes go and we can look toenails through the fingernails. Sampurna Naukasana, both pose, and then we can bring the body back into the Shavasana. At least 10 seconds, fully relaxed. And bring feet together, and we will do combo Pavan Muktasana and leg rotation. One leg at a time. Fold at the right knee, grab the right leg, fold that leg with both the hands, and try to pull the right knee closer to the face. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, lift the head up and try to bring the face to the knee and knee to the face, and hold them together while holding the breath out as long as possible. Inhale as bring the back of the head onto the floor. Keep holding the folded leg on the chest. Now left knee remains straight, left toes pointing out. Just lift the whole leg up with inhalation. So left leg perpendicular to the floor, toes pointing toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower the left leg down, just couple of inches away from the floor. Then inhale up again, all the way up. Exhale down. Third time, inhale up and exhale down. Then we will do rotation with the left leg, biggest rotation possible, 2 and 3, keeping the knee straight, toes pointing out, and then reverse, 3 2, and 1. Now relax the left leg, straighten the right leg, and fold at the left knee. Grab the left folded leg with both the hands, pull it up toward the chest and face. Deep inhale, deep exhale as we lift the head up. Try to bring the face at the left knee and knee at the face. Holding them together as we hold the breath out. Inhale, bring back of the head onto the floor. Keep holding the folded left knee onto the chest. Keeping the right knee straight, right toes out. As we inhale, lift the right leg up, vertically up, perpendicular to the floor. Exhale, lower it. Inhale up. Exhale down. And third time, try to keep the knees straight if possible. Exhale down. And try to make the biggest circle possible, keeping the knees straight and toes pointing out. 2 and 3. And then reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Now relax both the legs, relax the whole body, lay down in Shavasana, with palms pointing toward the ceiling, fingers semi-closed, feet couple of feet apart, toes pointing out. In about couple of minutes, we are starting the Yoga Nidra. Just a heads up. Bring feet together, palms facing down. So let's do Uttan Padasana. That is also called Ardha Halasana. And some people, if they like to do Sarvangasana or Halasana, they can go ahead and do that. Those poses are inverted poses. So let's, with inhalation, lift both legs up, keeping both knees straight, toes pointing out, so toes pointing to the ceiling now. Legs are perpendicular to the floor. So if you are able to do, you can go into Halasana, Sarvangasana, Viparita Karni, or any of those postures in the same category. In about 10 seconds, we will start lowering the legs down. And we will lower inch by inch. Okay, start lowering the legs, both legs together, keeping knees straight, toes pointing out. Little at a time. Engage the core muscles to have a full control on the legs, and don't let them fall down. No crash landing. Very slowly bring them onto the floor and lay down in Shavasana, full relax with closed eyes. Try to feel the great sensations coming out of the legs. And I'm looking if anyone doing Halasana, or if you are doing any other poses, just wrap them up and lay down in Shavasana. Next we'll do bridge pose, or if you are able to do Chakrasana. So bridge pose, Chakrasana, they all are inverted poses, inversion category. So you can do it only if you are able to. Fold at both the knees and grab the ankles. With next inhalation, lift the body up. We can even bring our hands under the lower back to even lift the lower back as high as possible. Setu Bandhasan or breathe pose. Very slowly bring the body back to the floor and lay down in Shavasana. If you are doing any other poses, then you can wrap up and lay down in Shavasana. In about 5 to 10 seconds, transition yourself into Matsyasana. You can do with the folded leg or you could do with the straight leg. Anybody can do that. Matsyasana, fish pose. While I set up the Yoga Nidra audio, so in about 10 to 15 seconds, we will start the Yoga Nidra audio. So whenever you get chance, you can just try to prepare yourself, turning the lights down or completely shut down. Cover yourself up. Make any final movements, adjustments. You should be fully comfortable during the Yoga Nidra and you should be following the instructions word by word. If in between somewhere you feel that your mind was started wandering something else, not following the instruction, you can immediately, whenever you realize, you can immediately bring your awareness back onto the instructions and you can start following. So starting now.
अब आप गहरी सांसें लेना शुरू करें। गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार फिर से गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। पुनः एक बार अंदर आती हुई सांस आपको ताजगी दे रही है, शक्ति दे रही है, और बाहर जाती हुई सांस आपके तनाव, टेंशन, तकलीफों को आपसे दूर ले जा रही है। और अब आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। आसपास के आवाजों के साक्षी बनिए। उनके साथ कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी है, सिर्फ उनको सुनना है। एक साक्षी भाव। और अब धीरे धीरे आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ने लगा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। जो भी हो रहा है उसको होने दें। किसी भी अनुभव को जज ना करें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पैर की उंगलियों पे ले जाएं। लेफ्ट टोज एंड राइट टोज। उसको अपने मन की आंखों से देखें, महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने दोनों एंकल्स या टखनों पे ले जाएं। एंकल में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। आपके दोनों टखने विश्राम कर रहे हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को धीरे से अपने दोनों पिंडलियों या काफ मसल्स पे ले जाएं। वहां की संवेदनाओं के साक्षी बनिए और धीरे से दोनों पिंडलियों को ढीला छोड़ें, शिथिल करें। आपके घुटने के नीचे का भाग शिथिल हो चुका है, ढीला हो चुका है, रिलैक्स हो चुका है। इस विश्राम को अपने अंदर अनुभव करिए। अपनी चेतना को अब अपने दोनों जांघों पर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट थाई एंड राइट थाई। वहां की मांसपेशियों को महसूस करें, वहां मौजूद टेंशन को, स्ट्रेस को देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों जांघ रिलैक्स हो चुके हैं, शिथिल हो चुके हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को दोनों कूल्हों के ऊपर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट हिप एंड द राइट हिप, and relax the muscles of your hips and thighs. कूल्हे की मांसपेशियां ढीली हो रही हैं, रिलैक्स हो रही हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पेट और कमर के निचले हिस्से पे ले जाएं, उसको महसूस करें, देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपनी छाती पर लाइए, छाती की मांसपेशियों को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम दें, विश्राम दें। अब अपनी चेतना को पीठ के ऊपरी हिस्से पे लाइए, वहां मौजूद तनाव के साक्षी बने, उसको देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। पूरा शरीर ढीला हो रहा है, रिलैक्स्ड हो रहा है और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। इस विश्राम के साक्षी बनिए। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने दोनों कंधे, लेफ्ट शोल्डर एंड द राइट शोल्डर पर लाएं। दोनों कंधे विश्राम कर रहे हैं, ढीले हो रहे हैं, रिलैक्स हो रहे हैं। अपने ध्यान को अब अपनी दाएं बांह और बाईं बांह के ऊपर ले जाएं। पुट योर अटेंशन ऑन लेफ्ट आर्म एंड राइट आर्म। देखें, महसूस करें, ढीला छोड़ें। हाथ की उंगलियों को भी ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करने दें और ज्यों-ज्यों आपकी मांसपेशियां रिलैक्स कर रही हैं, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में, डीप रिलैक्सेशन में उतरता चला जा रहा है। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने गर्दन के ऊपर ले जाएं। गर्दन में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और गर्दन के रेशे रेशे को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम करने दें। आप एक गहन विश्राम में उतरते जा रहे हैं। जो विचार आए उन विचारों को आने दें। उससे कोई लड़ाई नहीं करनी, उससे कोई झगड़ा नहीं करना। अपनी चेतना को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर ले जाएं। दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, ऊपर का होठ, नीचे का होठ, आपके गाल और संपूर्ण चेहरा। चेहरे के सारे मांसपेशियों को विश्राम करने दें, ढीला छोड़ें। और अब आप अपनी चेतना को सिर के पिछले हिस्से पे ले जाएं और सिर के पिछले हिस्से को पूरी तरह से ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर रिलैक्स हो रहा है, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका मन गहन विश्राम में जा रहा है, आपके शरीर की मांसपेशियां और शिथिल हो रही हैं और ढीली पड़ रही हैं। संपूर्ण बायां पैर शिथिल हो चुका है। संपूर्ण दायां पैर रिलैक्स्ड हो चुका है, ढीला पड़ चुका है। पेट, छाती की मांसपेशियां आराम कर रही हैं, विश्राम कर रही हैं। संपूर्ण पीठ की मांसपेशियां ढीली पड़ रही हैं, रिलैक्स्ड पड़ रही हैं। गर्दन विश्राम कर रहा है, चेहरा ढीला पड़ रहा है। सिर का हिस्सा पूरी तरह से शिथिल हो चुका है। अब आप किसी ऐसी जगह को इमेजिन करें जहां पे कि आप आराम से विश्राम कर सकते हैं। ये कोई बीच हो सकता है, समंदर का किनारा हो सकता है, या ये कोई गार्डन हो सकता है। वहां आराम से लेट जाएं। इमेजिन करिए कि आप एक गार्डन में लेटे हुए हैं और यहां की ताजी हवा आपको और विश्राम दे रही है। तितलियां आपके आसपास उड़ रही हैं और जब आप इनको देखते हैं तो आपका मन शांत हो रहा है। ठंडी हवा के झोंके आपके शरीर को एक मसाज दे रहे हैं। नरम नरम घासों को अपने शरीर से छूते हुए महसूस करें। आप इस टेम्परेचर को इंजॉय कर रहे हैं और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता जा रहा है। जो भी तनाव आपके शरीर में था, इमेजिन करिए वो भाप की तरह आपके शरीर से उड़ता जा रहा है और आपका शरीर और ढीला पड़ रहा है। आपका मन और शांत हो रहा है। इस स्टेट में मैं आपको कुछ सजेशंस देता हूं। अपने मन में पूरे कन्विक्शन के साथ, पूरी दृढ़ता के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ ये दोहराएं कि मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग रिच। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग सक्सेसफुल। मैं सफल बन रहा हूं। और इसी आनंद को महसूस करते हुए, इस रिलैक्सेशन का आनंद लेते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ब्रह्मांड की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति आपके साथ हमेशा है और हमेशा रहेगी। अब आप वापस आने के लिए तैयार हैं। अब मैं 1 से 5 गिनूंगा। मेरे 5 गिनने के साथ साथ आप धीरे से अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। 1, आसपास की आवाजों को सुनना शुरू करें। 2, अपने शरीर को थोड़ा थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करें। 3, अपने पैरों को मोड़ लें। 4, अपने शरीर को हिलाएं डुलाएं। और 5,
Raise both hands up and extend over the head on the floor. Wiggle the toes, move them in both the directions. Give body a big stretch. Turn the head left to right, right to left. And relax. Rub the palms against each other. Generate Urja. Cover the eyes and face under the hands. Move the palms over the eyes. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Slide the hands down as we slowly open the eyes. Bend at both the knees and roll the body onto the right side for about 2-3 normal breaths. Then with the help of both the palms, bring the body up back into any comfortable sitting posture. We can do the hand in a Vishnu Mudra and we will do cooling down pranayama for minute or so. Inhale on left, exhale on right. One way only. Keep on inhaling on the left side and exhaling on right. Okay, breathe normal. Next we will do Bhramari Pranayam 3 times and followed by the Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. 3 times Bhramari. Okay, breathe normal, come back, open the eyes. Next we will do Anulom Vilom Pranayam. On right hand, Vishnu Mudra. Inhale on left, exhale on right. Then inhale on right and exhale on left. So left to right, right to left. If you like, you can chant the Gayatri Mantra because it has a 4 phases. So we can inhale, we can chant, mental chanting. We can coordinate with breathing and exhale on right, then inhale on right and exhale on left. Conclude when you breathe out on left. Again, all these pranayamas, whenever you have time, we should do 3 minutes during off time, offline. Okay, let's bring both palms together, top of each other, back straight, relax the shoulders. We will chant 3 Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, followed by a short meditation. During meditation, try to keep awareness on the crown of the head, Sahasrara Chakra. And at the end, we will do closing prayer, but till the end of the prayer, just keep the eyes closed. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukhabhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Join the hands at back of the body and bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja, make them warm. And place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Palms over the eyes. Open and close eyes few times in dark. Very slowly slide the hands down as we gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within the body. Jai Shri Krishna, Hari Om Tat Sat, Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Have a wonderful weekend. See you all tomorrow. And today Chaitra Navratri, 8mo Navratri છે આજે. દુર્ગા મંદિરમાં આજે ગરબા છે. If anybody want to go, you guys can unmute.
Thank you, Bakul.
Very much.
All right.